So we got Germans all over this ruin part right here. Oh, opposite that side, we got a lot of Soviet troops. It's crazy like that. Hey guys, DiplexHeated here again. Hope you're doing good today. Welcome back to Gates of Hell and the Battle of Berlin. Today we're going to do a really nice tug of war set in this favorite map of yours, one could say. But before we get started with that, here's a quick message from today's sponsor. You probably surf the web in search for mods just as I do, and some of the best are harder to come by than others, and some on more obscure sites where perhaps your information and data could be used against you as a person or the very nation you live in. In today's world, data and information is just as crucial as many other elements of force and diplomacy. This is why I use NordVPN, and they're the kind and very useful sponsor of today's video. With 5,400 servers in 59 countries, you can be certain to find a secure and high-speed server regardless of location for protection against scammers, hackers, and other harmful entities. NordVPN has been rated as the fastest VPN service available, and it's all done with a click of a button or an automatic connection anytime you switch on your device. NordVPN is available on all major platforms, even on Android TV, so you more easily can enjoy content otherwise not available in your region. Connect to overseas game servers or enjoy games otherwise not available to you. Protect yourself from DDoS attacks when connected to voice or game servers where others can find your real IP address with ease. NordVPN has an automatic kill switch where in case of a disrupted VPN connection, your device will be stopped from accessing the web, protecting you at all times. For extra protection, NordVPN allows users to connect through 2 VPN servers, doubling the encryption. My viewers can enjoy a crazy discount on a 2-year plan plus an additional month for free by using the link below or simply using the code DiplexHeated when registering. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, and thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. Once again, nordvpn.com/DiplexHeated or apply the coupon code DiplexHeated. Now, let's get to the video. Alright guys, thank you for supporting the channel, and hopefully you guys will take advantage of that amazing offer that NordVPN has for you, my viewers. I've been using NordVPN for quite some time previously, actually, and I've used it when I browse sites that sometimes don't even have a language that I speak. Not exactly sure what buttons I'm clicking. You know, I'm searching for 3D models that I would want to incorporate into the GEM engine, or, you know, sometimes finding mods that aren't available on the Steam Workshop or on ModDB because of, you know, various reasons. You know, it could be good to have. So, and when I say supporting the channel, I mean, you know, just watching, liking, commenting, and it really helps me out. Also being like supportive of the sponsors that decide to sponsor individual videos and stuff. It's really kind of them to actually give me that opportunity. I don't think I have to mention it again, but that 4K gaming PC is coming soon. It's going to be massive, and we're going to do some more stuff. We're going to start playing some shooters and do all of this in 4K. Anyway, guys, today we're doing a tug of war on the Battle of Berlin map that we've seen previously. That video has 50,000 views. Thank you guys so much. It has been slightly edited this time around just to suit the needs. It's not a attack and defense anymore. It's a tug of war. It's a clash in the center. So I've added more cover on both sides to make things more even and interesting. There are a few features that we've seen in the previous tug of war that I highlighted in the previous video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a Kaiserreich style tug of war set on a border position. Obviously, that map is a whole lot more boring than this map, and I think I've nailed the balance better because it was definitely a nice fight in the previous battle, like the shifting of power going back and forth. Oh, they got the artillery. Okay, they're pushing up with infantry. They got the additional wave, and then they somehow countered it. They held them back with the artillery and infantry, and then they could counterattack and bring up their own guns and stuff. It was cool, but the map, this is the map. That map, it could have needed some more work. You know what? I might go back and like remake it entirely just to make it cooler. But guys, it's time for some more urban combat. What are the features that I've added for this one that we saw some of in the previous tug of war? That's sort of the topic I was on. Well, we got the wave system, the backbone, 23 men per wave, split into 3 squads, one going down the center and one going down each flank. They will be meeting here in the center at exactly the same time. The running speed or running time to get to the middle is the same for both sides. Now, having that said, this street is practically in the center of the map. Yeah, and that's the whole point of it. Having that said, the first team to get to the center, this center road, will activate the next wave. So there's only 23 men per side at the beginning, and until one soldier sets foot on the street, there will be no more waves. So sooner or later, one faction will get there, of course, through some fighting for a couple of minutes. And you're thinking, but hey, like if that's going to activate the waves for both teams, how does that give that team a reward for getting there first and capturing the center crossroads or the center street junction here? Well, that means that they're going to be closer to the enemy curb, right? Now, curb your enthusiasm here. When they get there, okay, that's going to deploy a tank for that team. So getting to the center is going to activate both waves, and that's not really an advantage, but it means you're so much closer to just taking a few more steps and then activating a tank. That's going to bring up a medium tank for your side. And it's going to be brought up, and it's going to support your infantry. Having a tank in a situation like this isn't a huge advantage, but it's a lot of firepower, and there's not much that the infantry can do about it until they get close, right? So it's going to be using machine guns and its main gun to rain down hell on the enemy infantry. The enemy counter wave to that is about a half a regular wave with 80 soldiers. The Russians or the Soviets will have 2 bazookas accompanied by about a squad of men, and the Germans will have 2 Panzerschrecks accompanied by a squad of men. Now, they also get an AT gun. It's going to roll up 30 seconds after the tank is deployed, and it's going to position itself in the rear. And that AT gun for both sides will not be a good infantry counter, so it is only really something they can bring in to try and bring down the enemy tank. Now, then, that team that's at a disadvantage for sure is then going to have their chance to get across and then take over. So, you know, it doesn't really matter who's first. I didn't want it to be that unbalanced and have it be a steamroll. I know for a fact that a tank is an advantage against a squad of men and an AT gun. You'll see it once it goes in because it will be deployed faster. It will show up quicker than the enemy infantry and AT gun, but I don't want it to be used to steamroll everything before the other waves can come in. And aside from that small reinforcement feature, there's going to be 1 squad of infantry deployed every 3 minutes for 12 minutes. So, trust me, past this initial street combat that we're about to enjoy now, in Deckung, there will be so much fighting in the ruins on both sides, and you will see some absolutely gruesome content. I've seen it before, and I can't wait to see it again. They're shooting already dead men when they're running past them. They're stabbing each other. Hand grenades are thrown. It's crazy. And close quarter combat in this game is so much more brutal because it requires less hits and less damage dealt, because more damage is dealt closer up. That's a nice volley of rifles there. Let's have a look at the most in the guns here. I'm going to try and keep the camera more steady this time around so it's easier to follow the action, but it's easy to get carried away and excited. That is so cool. Okay, so it's kind of quiet and not too eventful right now. So we have, that's the center squad. We should have Soviet troops moving up on the left flank, unless they've been diverted here. No, we have a few coming through the ruins here. Same goes for the right side. We should have some troops here moving up slowly as well. We're going to move over to the German point of view. We're seeing them in their smokes. First time we're using these, I thought they looked really cool. Deckung! They're kind of oddly bunched up by this destroyed King Tiger. So they don't have a lot of rifles on targets right now. But we're probably going to see them move up momentarily. We have troops moving up here on the right side. Platoon commander healing. There's 1 per faction, or per wave per side. We got a lot of Germans here on the right side, sort of nicely blended in with the ruins. Then we have a few that should be moving up here on this side as well. I don't know why this warehouse is gone. Oh well. Soviets are moving up, getting closer now. Oh, that's a PPSH. Could be a PPS 43 as well. Not that it sounds different. As far as I'm concerned, it's got the same barrel and handguard. But, of course, a few modifications were done to it because it did win the SMG competition in 1943, I do believe, to be the new submachine gun for the infantry. our friend Mikhail Kalashnikov put his AK on test, but it did not win that contest. So it did a few years later, though. And it was groundbreaking at the time, of course, as you all know. I can really recommend a Russian movie called Kalashnikov, or AK-47. I can't remember exactly what name it had because it was a while ago, but very good movie. Okay, so the Soviets are getting closer on the left flank. They're pushing through the ruins. There's a few Germans opposite to them there, trying to hold them back. Oh, the first Soviet troop has reached the road, so that means the second wave has now been deployed for both sides, and that continuous wave now for the coming 12 minutes is triggered. Now, let's see if the Soviets can actually capitalize on that front position by getting the soldier up the road and hitting the opposite side. The Germans are feeling the boost now from the reinforcements behind, and they're going to start moving up. Like, manpower has a huge effect on morale. They were pretty much pushed back for the entirety of this fight so far. But as soon as those reinforcements came in, they're going to start pushing up. I currently see no Soviets really anywhere close to getting across the road. He's moving up. Got a German on the road now as well. Is he going to rush across? Oh, he's in a firefight with some riflemen. He's going to throw that grenade. Oh! That might do some good damage. Oh, wow. Was that a direct impact? Holy shit. Yeah, things are heating up now with the second wave. It was a little stale at first, but it's nice to sort of get... Oh, it looks like one... No, that's the Soviet side. Never mind. No tanks to be seen as of now. Got Germans moving up on their right flank, and we got the Soviets pretty much pushed up here on their right flank, so... It's pretty even so far. Oh, nice grenade there is going to knock out two German troops. One is getting very close on this side. He's going to be shot dead. Fall backwards. Nice grenade. Oh, that's going to kill one inside the ruins. Things are getting super heated now by this main street. The sort of long-range fighting has completely transitioned into some brutal close-range fighting. Oh, he's going for it. The German is across. The Germans are across. And the Germans are across on that side too. So, currently there's no change in any troop movement on the Soviet side. But that Panther is rolling in the rear. And that is the German tank for today's battle. So hopefully we'll see if the Germans can really use it now to its best ability to help push the Soviets back before their AT gun and infantry arrives as reinforcements. It's going to be a big Soviet push though, so we might see the tide shift. Soviets are in firm control of the ruins here. They're killing any German troops entering it. They've got some good positions up here on the high ground and behind cover. And we don't really see them pushing back. They're doing what they can to hold this. Here comes the Panther. Oh! Okay, here we go. That additional Soviet wave has now been deployed. Oh, that AT gun is moving up. That means the bazooka squad has also been deployed. I believe the second wave, part of the base wave, has been deployed, so that's going to be a huge influx of Soviet troops. If they can deploy that gun now. Oh, they're going to get into clear. They're going to get into a clear position. This is going to be so nasty. Oh, no. Oh, that was awesome. That was really cool. Oh, they're in position. They're in position. I'm literally covering my mouth right now with excitement. Are they going to bring it down? Oh, good hit. That might have messed up the turret a bit, or the gun. No, it seems to be still functional. The crew is not targeting the AT gun. Oh, big explosion. Hit right in front of the AT gun. Are they not going to give it a second go? Oh. It's trying to fire into the ruins. Now, remember, the Soviets have had a nice influx of troops, and we're going to see some brutal close-quarter fighting here among the ruins, too. Soviets are pushing up. Germans are being shot dead. That AT gun is still active, and the Panther is too. How's it looking on the left side? Yeah, the Soviets are fighting among the ruins now. Germans are starting to rush in. Now, if the Soviets can just bring that tank down. That's a beautiful hit. The turret's down. Oh! Now we might see a Soviet counterattack. Tank has been disabled. The Germans are controlling the left side ruins, or they're currently contesting it with the Soviets. This is a really cool picture. Germans are pushing back. They're falling back a bit. Wow. Really cool. How's it looking on this side? Oh, the Soviets are pushing up. Oh, he ran right into a hornet's nest of German troops. They're in that building area there. Okay, so if they could get a grenade over, if one soldier can sort of figure out how to get a grenade over, because they're right now back to back here. This is some Saving Private Ryan shit right now. Oh. Oh, Commissar, what are you doing? Oh, he's going in for melee. Oh, he's gonna punch each other and he's gonna run out. Uh-oh. Not a good grenade, but it might kill him, actually. Yeah, the Soviets are definitely sort of on the push now. They're definitely on the push, right? We're gonna leave that for a minute because it's a bit unclear. But more reinforcements have been deployed for both sides now. Soviets are pushing up. See if they can get some grenades out. Oof. Bit clunky AI action over there. Is he gonna get that grenade out? A good grenade could change a lot. Yeah, the Germans are in the lead right now. Whoa, what was that? That's the AT gun now actually targeting infantry. We haven't seen it fire in a while. Oh. But I have to say, despite that Leopard showing up, doing a lot of damage, and of course providing a lot of good support for the Germans, the Soviets are still holding this. They're definitely contesting this sort of center point here, and there's a lot of casualties here, and it's uncertain who's really in the lead here on this side. MG firing, covering that open street. We got some Soviets moving through. We got a lot of troops here by the building, and they're fighting inside. Grenades being used at a super close range. That's awkward. Oh. Yeah, they're sort of like just running past each other. This is really just like brutal street fighting now. Oh, nice shot. Oh, shit. How crazy is this? They're among each other. Oh, they're among each other. They're among each other. Oh, the Soviets, they've reconquered this. They're pushing the Germans back. There's a whole lot of rounds into a wall. This looked so good for the Germans. Like, very good. Almost game-winning, but now the Soviets are starting to mass here. Oh, that was a bad throw. He was aborted in the throw. it's nice to see that that can actually happen if you're shot. You can lose the grenade. But the Germans are still holding this firm. They're killing a lot of Soviets trying to get through these ruins. We got a Gewehr 43 here holding that corner. Schweinhunten. And they're pushing up a bit. They're trying to clear out these ruins. It's going to be interesting to see how many casualties there are around here. It feels like the Soviets are pretty pushed back on this side. They have like no assets here really defending. They're getting some troops up here, but it's quite far away. So the Germans have the Soviet right flank very much under control here on this side. But opposite to that, look at the Soviet push on this side. That's the AVT-40, and it can fire rapidly if you need it to. A lot of Soviet troops moving through here now. Oh, he ran in through the wrong door. He did knock. Cheesy ass lines. Anyway. Oh. Oh, they're really close. If the Soviets could push through here, they could bring in their tank. If they can get enough manpower up on this side and push through to the opposite side, they can really bring in a tank. It's crucial they don't lose too much manpower here now, though. They're getting closer. They're definitely going for this flank. They're sending through a lot of troops here. MG-42. We got troops up in the building. That's a storm of hand grenades. Valiant effort. Valiant try. I wonder if we'll see that Soviet tank arrive today. I wonder if we will. There's a big influx of German troops on that flank. How's it looking on this side? A lot of close quarter fighting here. That AVT-40 is nasty. Look at it go. At close ranges, they fire almost like full auto. It is fully automatic if I can remember correctly. So we've got Germans all over this ruin part right here. And then we got like just opposite the road, or opposite that side, we got a lot of Soviet troops. It's crazy like that. Oh, I didn't see him. Shot right through the neck. Oh. Okay, let's see how have the Soviets stabilized. No, the Germans are pouring through here. They must have killed a lot of Soviets in that attempt to break out. We got Soviet troops sort of pulling back out here in the open, and they're not in a great position right now. We should have more Soviet troops arriving as reinforcements now. That means, of course, there's going to be Soviet troops arriving with German troops arriving as well. Look at all the troops coming down the center now here by that burning Panther. Losing that tank. Remember that as that tank is down, that's the only thing they get from that reinforcements wave. The enemy gets about 15 men, 2 bazookas, and an AT gun, which is, by the way, still active. So I can't vouch that all those 15 men are alive. Of course, they're probably dead by now. But it has given the Soviets an overall advantage currently of 15 or so more men, which is about half a wave, which should have made a difference. And it looks like it did here momentarily. We'll see if the Germans can push the Soviets back even further, or if the Soviets are going to counterattack on this flank. They're breaking out. You can't miss at that range. You just cannot miss at that range. Oh. Jesus. Soviets are still holding their side of the center point here. This is sort of where the two lines are currently breaking, but the Germans are a little more pushed forward on their side. AT gun is attempting to do some kind of damage, but it's not looking too efficient right now. It is not looking too good at all. That Panther must have done enough work. Oh. Did he get the grenade out? Good progress here on this flank. This could really cripple the Soviets in their attempts to hold the center. That's a nice shot. Hit the Panther again. Might have been a few German troops holding out there. It would be cool to see some sort of push to get to the road, but it's not likely. Not currently. Is he really going to throw that grenade through the window? Okay, good try. Oh, nice. Okay, so just for safety measures. Oh! Oh. Now the Germans have to knock out the AT gun here. That might have it. Whew! Sheesh! Woohoo! Oh. 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 Damn. They got out the I've never seen the AI do that automatically, leaving the gun if a grenade lands by. I've never seen that before. Well, that gun is silenced now. And now we have German troops pushing through. Oh. This left side is cleared out. Wait. Yeah, it's cleared out. This right side is falling momentarily. Oh man, what a fight it's been. We got a few Soviet troops holding out here. I don't think I have to mention it, but I've seen all kinds of results from a battle like this. The Soviets were so close to getting to the road, and maybe that T-34-85, that T-34 1944 model, light war model with good armor and a really big gun could have done things differently here for the... They were so close to it. Like, imagine with the Germans out here activating the tank if they could have just have gotten across the road. They were so close. They were so close. They could have almost pushed through. Oh man, what a change it would have been. What a crazy change it would have been. Hopefully you guys haven't heard any phones buzzing. I've noticed I've had 2 missed calls from a friend. So hopefully I haven't heard it though, but hopefully it hasn't come through on the microphone, the buzzing. But can't know anything about that right now. But anyway, guys, the last Soviets defending here are about to go down. I think we can sort of zoom out and just have a look at casualties now as the first Germans are now going for the crossing the line and grabbing the win for the Germans today. Let's have a look at... I want to say that I've done even numbers and everything. Maybe some Germans have, like... These are basic riflemen that I've equipped with the smokes. And not really done anything different to like that. So the skill, like rifleman skill, SMG skill, should be the same. But maybe there's some changes that I'm not aware of, like or skill differences. But let's show the Soviet troops in red and the German troops in yellow. And well, it's been not a lot of casualties on this side, but man, the Soviets were so. Imagine if they had just gotten there. One guy across the street, pull up with the T-34, start clearing out, start pushing back the Germans and boosting your own morale. I can tell you there's not a lot of Germans surviving. That's about half a wave running off in the distance, and that is all the Germans had left, so this was a close game. Guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys soon again. Ciao.